When it comes to grief, people tend to say all the wrong things with all the best intentions. That's why in this short yin class, I won't be saying much at all. Rather, we're going to be focusing on some light breath work and comforting poses to encourage some relaxation, relief, and release through our bodies and our minds. You won't need any props, but we will be holding poses for up to 5 minutes. So I encourage you to get comfortable. So if you have any bolsters or props, I encourage you to feel free to use those. And I won't be asking very much of you throughout this class. I know grief is very much the deep winter of emotions. So you can just think of this as me building you a fire, and all you have to do is try to stay warm. We're going to begin today seated with some light breath work. Just going to start with a normal deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go through the mouth as you relax your face, your shoulders, your neck. And then you're going to bring your right hand up into a shaka. Pinky finger pointing out, right thumb pointing out, the rest of the fingers curled in. We're going to do a bit of Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. And we're going to bring our hand up to our nose. And we're going to be using our thumb and our pinky to alternate on our nostrils. I encourage you to close your eyes now. Take a deep cleansing breath in, both nostrils. Exhale through the nostrils. And then plug your right nostril, breathe in through the left nostril. Deep inhale, hold at the top. Plug the left nostril with your pinky. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold at the top. Plug the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Hold at the top. Plug with your pinky finger. Exhale through the right. Going with this rhythm, you're not forcing the air out of your nostrils, just gentle release with pressure. Try to make our inhales and our exhales about 5 seconds long. If that becomes too confusing, or at any point you get lost, you can always just come back to a normal rhythm of breathing. Couple more rounds like this. Don't think too much about it, just go with the flow of your breath. And you're going to find your final round here. So the next time that you exhale through your left nostril, gently release the hold of the nostrils. You can bring your hands down, keep your eyes closed, and just breathe normally. Noticing any changes in your state of being, in your breathing. Our lungs are often associated with grief, and it's often where we tend to store it. Pain so deep that it takes our breath away. So I encourage you for the rest of the class to maintain deep breaths, equal inhales, equal exhales. Gently open your eyes. We're going to come onto our mat and just come into a seat here, bringing both both soles of the feet to touch, widening our knees. Whether you want your heels in, closer in, or further out is totally up to you. They do totally different things, but we're just focusing on the fold today. Coming into our butterfly pose. Take a deep inhale through the nose, lengthen your spine. Maintain this length as you shift forward. Shift as much as you can forward with a straight spine, and then once you reach that point, flip your palms. Exhale, allow your spine to round. Begin tucking your chin in towards your chest. Let your head be heavy, let gravity gently weigh it down towards the mat. Relax through your hips. Relax your shoulders. Deep breaths. And we're going to be here for a little bit. So make sure you find your comfortable spot and nest in this pose. Sending lots of warmth and shelter to your heart space. You to not run from your inner landscape. And if you get distracted, keep coming back to your breath. If you feel overwhelmed by emotions, try to keep breathing in and out. Totally okay to release those emotions and let them flow out. Here. And on your next exhale, gently flip your palms down towards the mat, moving very slowly, walking your hands in towards you to slowly begin to lift your torso upright. And gently close your knees in like a book, and you can take any movements, any counter movements you might need. We're just going to cross our legs out in front of us just to come into a quick tabletop to transition into our crocodile pose. Gently lowering ourselves onto our bellies. Bring your hands, stacking forearms on top of each other, and bring your head onto your hands, your forearms. Now you can stay here if you like, or if you'd like a slight shoulder / heart opener, you can reach your hands out from underneath you. Bring your forehead directly onto the mat. Touch both palms together and reach your thumbs
to the back of your neck. Just a gentle opening through our shoulders, our heart. Oftentimes in classes for grief, there's far too many heart openers when the last thing we want to do when we're in pain is to open our hearts. Find protection here in this pose, and warmth and safety. Find your security, and just find some stillness in this crocodile pose. Relaxing your legs, your hips, your lower back, your chest, the back of your shoulders, jaw. Find your stillness, and I will let you know when it's time to come out. Final breaths here. And on your next exhale, gently release your hands back down. Press them into the mat. Walk yourself back up into your tabletop. From this tabletop, bring both knees in towards each other. Both feet to touch back behind you. Send your hips to sit on your heels. Walk your forehead, or rather drop your forehead to the mat. Reach your hands back behind you, palms facing up. Coming into our final pose of class, rock pose. Let your shoulders fully melt towards the mat. Let your heart sink into your thighs. Keep your breathing steady. And find your warmth. I will let you know when it's time to come out. Final breaths here. Your next inhale, gently flip your palms back down, bring them out in front of you to lift yourself gently, no rush, to a seat. Coming into a seat, placing both hands, one stacked over the other,
top of your heart. Taking a deep breath, closing the eyes. In the midst of grief myself, I know there's not much I can say for your loss, except that I'm sorry, and that this class and my spirit is always here for you, and that it is all going to be okay. We're gonna end class as always by repeating the mantra: I am happy, I am healthy, I am full of love. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and repeating on the exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. I am happy, I am healthy, I am full of love. Bringing thumbs to third eye center.
Namaste Nomads.
Thank you so much for practicing. Whether your grief is big or small, I send you all of my condolences and warmth your way. Please know that this class and these resources are always here for your benefit, and I hope that they bring you even the smallest bit of peace. Namaste.